Yippee! This shit better work. Let's see if everything is up and running. Yes, it should be. Possibly. Well, look at that, ladies and germs. We definitely got something going on here. Any minute now, this shit will start up. It'll be good. Probably just has to go through connections first. Let's see. Oh. Ow. Or probably yes, no, maybe so. I love when my computer doesn't work for me. No, we're gonna take a couple of minutes, just wait. And go from there. I'm having a wonderful day. Thank you for asking, nobody. But in case anybody who's gonna watch this in the future, just know that I am. This is Disco Elysium. This is a really cute game that I found, and although I'm using the term cute very loosely, I think it has a lot of gut. It has a lot of passion to it. It's made by a small indie studio called right there at the bottom right, as you can see. And it's really cool. It's a really cool, interesting thing. And I think a lot of people are going to really enjoy it and have fun with it. So, yeah, I think we'll get this started in the next couple of minutes. So, chill, hang out, eat some gum, do what you gotta do. I'm doing a lot of fixing of the audio, making it sound a little good. You can hear me, thoughts on Fallout. Like, well, like the game or the show? Because I love the video games. I've yet to watch the show. So do not quote me on that. I have no fucking idea. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be good or not. I hear good things. I might watch it. Alrighty, folks. I think this is as good as it's gonna get. We'll get the music going just up a little bit. But let's start this fucking shit show. Alright. So yeah, as I was saying, Disco Elysium. You play as a man who wakes up with amnesia, who is a cop, and basically you spend the whole time trying to figure out who the fuck you are, and on top of that, solving a murder case. So hell yeah, this shit won't probably backfire. Now, I said this to a couple of friends who already know this, but I've technically already played through what I want to say is like most of the game. I want to say I got about just a little bit over halfway, but I never finished it, so I thought, why not? I want to finish this game. I'm gonna restart it and have fun. I'll know what I'm doing a little bit better compared to my first time playing this game all by my lonesome while another friend watched. But yeah, pretty much know what I'm doing. So this is what we got. Skills and shit. We got it. Intellect, psyche, physique, and motorics. And this, as you can see, goes towards special little talents and abilities that our little amnesiac cop is gonna have to, hey, he's gonna have it. But for the most part, I'm there we are. Oh, I can only put it on one? Fuck. Okay. Shit. Damn. What can I... Shit. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna keep it. I got this. I'm gonna figure this shit out. Let's go with empathy. It's a good start. It really gets you far. I would say at the beginning of the game, if we just focus the one point on, Hey, Will. Hey, you think I didn't see the Snapchat you just sent me? Bro, this streamer is mega gay. Hey, Will. Fuck you, you fucking nerd. At least I have a hobby. What do you got? Oh, look at me. I'm Will. I work in the Air Force. I press the QR key. And I fucked that joke up. I'm embarrassed. I'm sorry. I love you, Will. You know I love you. Well, let's start off with empathy. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their dress. Even the clearest water is deep enough to sink. I think that's what it said at the end. But let's begin.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
Never, ever?
Never, ever, baby.
Simply keep on non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What was that about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
The fuck is a meat thing? No, I wanted to know about my ex.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
No, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me.
Do you really?
Don't be naive. Of course not. I want to sail the inky blackness until forever ends. Nah. Let me off. Fuck no. I don't want to go into the abyss.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
I love. So, the name of these two voices, Ancient Reptilian Brain and the Limbic System. That's pretty interesting names, I would say.
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
So this what comes into play with some of the skills that you saw. These skills are certain archetypes that can relate to a person. These are archetypes that anybody can have to some degree. And what this game does is that they take these archetypes, these basically personality traits and, just simple things that the human mind can process, and then give them a voice. Which is funny. Like, they become characters, and you can take their advice, or you don't. You never know what is truly the right answer, and that's going to be a very integral part of this game, which is really, really interesting.
There's this giant ball there. An evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
So basically Earth and people fighting each other. That's what I think it is. How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
And this duking it out, I keep hearing about. What's that?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, that's something I want to do. Let's beat people in the face.
Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
I could definitely get down with some disco.
You can take it. You're a champion.
Hell yeah, I could take it. I am a champion. Yes.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Help someone cut my head off. It's trying to murder the rest of me.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
I don't know how the sound is for you guys, but this shit is like right in my left ear. That like, ring, you know?
Somehow, you know what it is. A caprice to name a motor carriage.
Huh. That's the fucking motor of a car. That is one angry motor. And ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Who the fuck are we? We are half naked and we got a bit of a bulge going on right now. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Let's see what else is over here. Looks like someone tore out the... Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on. Rolling empty. Oh, we could pick... Hey! One of the shoes! There we go. Let's see. Can we...
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
And honestly, the narrator, the voice acting from this guy is top tier. I love hearing him speak.
Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
So, let the first time I played this game, I got it. I was able to get this tie. But it's still a 42% chance. So this is where some of those skills, like I said before, come into play. As you can see, this one is going to be under the savoir faire. Yeah. And basically, this helps sneak under their noses, done with immense panache. It's basically just a skill. It's a low skill. We don't have a lot of points towards it. So I have a low chance of using this skill. But we're going to give it a try.
You swoop up and catch the tie.
There we go.
Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning, the necktie is no longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
I love how the name of the item is Horrific Necktie.
If it's your friend, why was it up there? Who ties their friend to a ceiling fan? Maybe this thing is dangerous somehow.
And how is that?
An ominous, foreboding feeling fills you as you look at the tie.
Pull on the fan.
The blades come squeaking to a halt.
You know what? I'm not gonna touch the light just yet. Okay, so we got on one shoe, a shirt, and I know we have pants right on the floor. Oh yeah, there we go.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Oh yeah, there we go. But first, before we go through the door and everything. Okay, yep, readjust the cameras. That's to kind of look at certain items. Okay. There's a shirt, white satin shirt. There we go. Now we're starting to look somewhat professional. You see bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. There we go. There's also a mirror.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Oh.
Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing?
Really? All recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Jeez. Well, wipe off the mirror. Fuck it.
As
Let's
you
see this beautiful face.
reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Maybe I should touch it first.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What? What's wrong?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
I'm sorry.
Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
Ugh, Jesus.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
Fuck it, let's wipe the mirror.
Behold.
Okay. It's fucking horrifying.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
You know, in the little picture to the bottom, he looks fucking rough. But in this nice little mosaic art painting, which by the way, the style that they do this is amazing. This reminiscent of like an oil painting. You know, our guy doesn't look that bad. You know? Yeah, he's a superstar.
It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I think it might be because I'm a superstar.
Please stop. It's
Mm,
horrible.
no,
You're scaring yourself.
no, this is what superstars do.
You can't, can you? It's
No,
like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
and I love the very simple answers, like superstardom or fuck, I don't know, I can't describe it. Or literally, I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. And then a very sweet one. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off to in a sad has been kind of way. There is some charm to it. Or it's just an expression of pain. No, you know,
You should check
superstardom.
yourself for a pulse.
Superstardom.
Superstar. From here, it looks like a cadaverous spasm.
Check
You
for
find no
pulse.
sign of life on your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive. For now.
Mm. So doing these little certain conversational pieces, you actually gain experience from talking to people. So that's how we level up. And it's literally not because of just skill checks. It's doing exactly what your character is, a detective. You're being a detective. You're asking questions. You're checking things. That's where you gain experience, which it's pretty cool. I like how they did that. There is a chance there's a very, very low chance that I could get this and understand why I'm doing this smile. And then there's a fucking abysmal chance at 3 to try and stop it. Let's figure it out.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Never fucking mind. Well, we'll come back to this, maybe. I love how I'm still like limping around and everything. There's broken glass.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
Oh yeah, visual calculus.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
No, assess the size of the
It is
impact.
too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force. Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
I don't need it. I don't need it. Anyone. No, I'm just gonna go. I should go and get that.
The
I
cool
should.
wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
And now we have a task. Let's go find that fucking shoe. Is there anything else? No. No, that's pretty much it. Now we get to meet a very interesting character. Just you wait. Open that door. Jesus Christ, that was really fast. There's something on the table. Ooh, free money. Let me go grab this shoe real quick. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. A gust of briny wind washes over you.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet, like two baby crocodiles.
Like two baby crocodiles. Hell yeah.
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Hell yeah. Let's see, what do we... We have nothing, but we do have shoes, which gives us a +1 to composure. So that's another thing about this game, which is really neat. Certain articles of clothing you may have will give you advantages on certain skill checks. So right now, what I'm rocking with is a +1 to Inland Empire, +1 to composure, but a -1 to Savoir Faire. I'm probably butchering the shit out of it. Please don't come at me. Our pants does another -1 to the same Savoir or whatever. +1 electrochemistry tied around the crotch. Yikes. And a +1 to conceptualization, a real statement to wear. But sadly, suggestion sucks because it has an unsavory odor. I like that they they give a little description on why it's a +1 and why it's a -1, and I like that. That's pretty cool. There we go. Let's go back inside. Let's go downstairs.
Hello, officer.
The calendar says it's March. The year is 51. And hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Officer, am I military personnel?
No.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman. The young woman shakes her head slowly.
No.
Officer could be an artistic statement. You're already prone to those.
Officer is my stage name, right? I could see myself as a middling disco artist called The Officer.
No. You're a police officer, sir. Okay, cool. I won't.
Okay. Yeah, she's pretty cool.
She means it. She wouldn't defy authority, however sweaty and bloated it may look.
Okay.
How did you know I'm a police officer?
Sir, you've been here for 3 days. On official police business, as you put it.
And what business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking. Don't be so harsh on yourself.
There you go. Who's in the right mind will let me be an
officer?
A glib remark. Don't let it stand. Assert yourself.
Ooh. Actually, I can see why they would entrust me with the law. I have the right character.
A fondness for contradictory statements?
No, I get these tidbits of information sometimes. Little facts like trivia gives me a detective-y vibe. Yes, well, you just said I can't come up with it. Oh, no, I got these tidbits of it. No, no, give me the detective-y vibe.
Of course.
She remains unconvinced.
Fair enough.
Could it be because of the drinking? Don't be so...
A glib remark.
Can I...
a fondness
All
for
right, so the thing
contradictory
is, you can go
statements.
back into certain conversations and explore the other options. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I like to breeze through those real quick to get back to the central point. So, here, I can prove I was a detective. I throw in my shoe.
Extraordinary.
Okay, fuck, she's not impressed.
She doesn't actually think it's all that extraordinary.
Fair enough. Suggestion challenging 12. Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her physically. And I got a +1 for this because goddamn right I'm a police. You know what?
Of course.
No,
Be
let me
careful,
not.
officer.
Let me not.
They don't like the police around here.
Let me not do that. I don't want to embarrass myself.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Goodbye.
Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. So she knows we're an officer. And I wonder what she's related to. I do know. But because we didn't take certain options, we'll figure it out later on. Fuck it. Ooh, Kim Kitsuragi. Just you wait. That is my boy right there. That dude, literally the funniest fucker on the planet. Y'all are gonna thank me, I promise you. Just you wait. A mic. Big old karaoke mic, just waiting for someone to sing into it. It should be me. I should sing into it. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static. Is this Garth? I think his name is Gart.
A man in his
Guard.
late 20s stands behind the counter.
This guy fucking
inspecting
despises
a
us.
stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he is purposely ignoring you. Looks like he's not a fan.
What's wrong? You don't like the officer?
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
Yeah, you're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
I'm guessing I didn't do any of those things.
You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to.
What have I been doing all the time? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
He looks down again and keeps plucking at the bird. Well, look at that stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
That's a great skua, right?
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
I'm a cop and I talk to whoever I please. Gart.
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating.
No, you know what?
Looks
Let's go back
this
to that
is the-
conversation
something
real quick.
about it makes you feel
What?
bitter.
What happened to the bird, Guard? Tell me about it. I know, but I want you to tell me.
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you know what? Okay, fuck you, Guard, since you ain't gonna speak. What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Okay. Well, Guard, are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're just... You know what? No.
I'm not
What's
the
the
bartender.
difference?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Well, where did the Sylvie go?
she just, you know.
He shrugs.
His eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying, but he is hiding something.
She just what?
So now you recall. Oh, forget it.
Ooh. What's all that? What's all
Oh,
that
no.
bass in your
Massive property
voice?
damage upstairs.
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero.
What did I do? You know.
What did you not do? First you took the body down. Then you solved the murder.
Okay.
Then, no, you see, actually, I haven't seen you around.
So at that point, I don't think Art is going to give us much anymore. But we could continue looking around. Nose a fed. That will be helpful. The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts in a man's handwriting. How do we know that info? The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. The door is bolted. A sign reads, "Kitchen reserved for personnel until 1300." Let's see. This game is really nice. I do love how just beautiful the art style is. It's just that reminiscent of like an oil painting. Sleeping dock worker. I got this. I can read. I can narrate. Ooh. A man is sleeping at the table wearing mudcake boots and roll-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads, "Wild Pines," encircled by a logo with a tree.
On the counter, rolled out
now
of
he reads.
his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Pick up the pills.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Yeah.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Fair enough. Can I actually wake him?
You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens. This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room.
Fair enough. We might come back to you later, buddy. We just keep on sleeping. And we autosave. Cool.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
No, not now. I don't want to drink.
Oh, excuse me. Do you have something better to do than lust for sweet syrupy rum and lemonade? With a twist of lemon? Maybe lime. Maybe who cares? Just rum?
Fuck no. Get that thought out of my head. I'd rather not be an alcoholic. Don't even really like to drink in real life anymore. Honestly, hate it. Let's talk to her real
Hello,
quick.
sweetie.
This is one of the sweetest women in this fucking game ever. Lena, the cryptozoologist. Wife.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Oh, well, I guess she won't talk to us just yet.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Him, kids are
Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting.
Hell yeah. Dude, love fucking Kim Kitsuragi. Cool ass dude, best of bud. He's gonna be with us till the end. Love this guy.
If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Hold on. Who is he to me?
He is your half-brother.
Nice.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself.
Too partial
Get
to the
creative.
officer.
Conceptualize.
Get creative. Conceptualize. Let's give it a go.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange. like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
It is not yet time.
Okay then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
Because we've been on a drinking bender, apparently. You mean him? Not at Gart? Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware. I'm a policeman.
Right. And the interviews?
He taps his foot, more out of habit than impatience. What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
I haven't, actually.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Look, man, you know. Yeah. No, we didn't.
So, the body is still in the tree.
I don't like his disapproving tone.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
But I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
What if I told you I'm not really a police officer?
We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will.
I love the French accent. Ooh, does it sound
And
good?
then, soon
Sounds so
after,
good.
dead bodies would be dangling from all the trees.
That they would be. That they definitely would be.
But first, we have to take it down.
Why not? How can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back.
Fair enough.
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, he's putting a lot of trust in us.
Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is he's not from the Rat Squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
Fair enough.
Yes, but I'm not them. I'm from criminal investigation.
You said insignia. These white rectangles, you mean? As I point to my sleeve.
Yes,
But they're just white rectangles.
they're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Ravachol West.
Fair enough.
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
What, shouldn't I have a badge or something? Check your pockets.
You mean you don't have a badge?
Pretend you found it. I have my badge. I'm a policeman. And no, I can't lie to Kim. I can't. This is my boy. It was not on me when I woke up, brother.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
Very true. What were we supposed to do again, though?
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
Fair
After
enough.
you, officer.
Thank you.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
And now we get to hang out with Kim. We have a best buddy now. Can we talk to you again?
Hello, sweetie.
The elderly woman turns to you with a smile.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
Maybe I am. Maybe I am. I am a sweetie.
And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
No, I'm done with mating rituals this time around. I had once, wink twice, but then I lost. Oh, wait. I like this. I had once, wink, wink, but then I lost her.
What was with that fucking wink?
Oh, oh, no. I love that. What was with that fucking wink? Tell myself to stop winking, and then proceed to tap yourself on the side of your head to correct the malfunction.
I see you are still grieving. Well, I won't pry.
She smiles gently, paying no heed to the inexplicable winking.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
She slaps herself on the forehead. No, Grandma!
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
I don't know if you noticed, but I don't know where I am, or what I'm doing, or... Listen, how would you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchair partner in fighting crime, riddling backyards of course, corpses, catching sequence killers. No, let's do it.
Sequence killers? Oh my.
She
But
sounds
I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
Oh.
A partner who'll need you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Oh shit! I know, but there are also side mysteries, sequence killers, and forays into the paranatural.
I can assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Hey, why not? 3 heads are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down.
Oh, Lena.
Perhaps another time.
She turns back to you with a hopeful glint in her eyes. Oh, she's so sweet. You do seem to be in a chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
A grenade? Did you fight in a war?
No, dear. I'm not quite that old, although I was injured in the line of duty.
Were you a tightrope walker?
Nothing so extravagant, dear. Though what young girl doesn't dream of soaring over a crowd?
What did you do then?
I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail order shoe company.
That's a fucking mouthful, Grandma.
You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and, well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding. I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays.
She runs her hands over the chrome wheels of her chair. You know damn well she is upset. She wished she couldn't. Okay. I'm sorry it was rude of me to mention the wheelchair. Let's move on.
That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago.
Aw, she's so sweet. I love Lena. You get to do like a very fun quest for her. That's very interesting.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
Her eyes follow your movements with some concern. I hope you're right. I hope it's not too bad. Yeah, no. I can't. I'm not gonna tell Grandma I'm an alcoholic.
You know where we are, right?
The Whirling in Rags cafeteria. Those are my keys.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
The edge of civilization.
We're in the city of Revshol, dear.
She flashes you a worried look. Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Ravishol. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revshol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revshol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
It's the spring of 51.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Hell yeah, thank you.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you then, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
So the way we learned that information was actually looking around at certain items. Those little green bubbles that give you tidbit of information can actually be used in conversations with people, which makes this so much fucking fun. You literally are a detective. Leave no stone unturned is basically the premise of this game.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not.
Oh, sweetie. It's really not. There used to be people who thought that way. Other people who wanted those things, but they all went extinct. Revishol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly no dictatorship of the proletariat.
Oh, proletariat.
But they still have cops.
But they do still have cops. If there's no government, how come there are cops?
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revishol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
No, Lena, explain everything, you sweet old woman.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
What is this revolution you mentioned?
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
What does that have to do with there not being any cops?
It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I help you?
So, how did I do?
You didn't do too well, dear. You really only knew what year it is. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Reality, in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
Fuck.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs, and while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
There you go. See, Lena's an optimist. I like her. This is why I like her.
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
Fair enough. Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
She turns to the lieutenant.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
He's not the biggest fan of us now, but just you wait. I'm gonna worm my way in there.
Of course. Then I don't know.
Okay.
Someone
Whoa,
rich, maybe?
Jesus.
Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
Fair enough. I've got to get going.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
She gives you a small wave. Now let's go talk to fucking guard again.
The
Get over
man
here.
with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Oh.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. What is gold and orange, like a forest fire, but smells like liquor?
Are you kidding me?
No, man. Help me out. What is golden orange? It smells like liquor.
It's you. It's obviously you. You smell like liquor. And you're orange.
Thank you.
See? Everyone agrees it's your color scheme. We're on the right track with this name thing.
There we go.
Is this what you get when you call the police now? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Fuck.
Yes, of course.
He takes a step back.
For a moment, the cafeteria manager fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze. Then he gives in.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
Fair enough. Felt that way about a job or two.
I didn't imply that.
He turns to you.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions. His
That's right.
face expresses profound doubt in your having this.
Why did Sylvie go away?
Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman? She has nothing to do with this.
No, before I asked you where, now I'm asking you why she left.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Aww, he's in love.
Thank you.
The lieutenant says he opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Didn't go well?
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
You know what? This stuff gets on my nerves. I am a feminist.
What?
That's right. There's one thing I know about myself, is that I'm a total raging feminist.
Is that so? Mr. Feminist?
He catches the rest before it leaves his mouth. He's probably thinking it's not best to say anything. And now we got inexplicable feminist agenda. Watch this shit. So, I get to talk about a cool thing. Sometimes during conversations in this game, you get these things called thoughts. Thoughts are a way to actually gain temporary bonuses, and it is amazing. It is fucking amazing. I literally love it. It adds more dialogue to certain characters, it gives you bonuses when it needs to be, and it is just a flat out great time to have. So, what we're going to do is internalize it. The thing is, you're not going to automatically get it. You have to internalize the thought. So that means research time is going to be 3 hours and 45 minutes. We have to dick around in this game for the in-game 3 hours and 45 minutes, and then the thought will actually happen. We can gain the bonuses from it. Pretty fucking neat.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
There you go. Hey, what I just said, just a little less in depth.
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on
the fuck is that body? And how did we get there then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
There's a hint of sarcasm there.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
Yeah. There's a reason.
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Well, you never know.
Let's go.
And now we got 30 experience from
Not
that.
so fast, Mr. Feminist. You owe me 130 real.
Yeah, see, he remembered. And what?
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination. But,
and this is why I'm glad we got the necktie.
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
Slip away unnoticed. Let's see if we can do it.
one moment you're running like the wind, then you've suddenly turned around and are giving him the finger, furiously, with both hands. Why?
The lady in the wheelchair is right behind me, isn't she? Why did I do this? Why did I have to use both of my hands to flip him off? Why both? Fuck you, asshole. The lady in the wheelchair is right behind me, isn't she?
That's true. Yes. And it's worrying. But let's not fixate on it. Look at that stupid bartender instead. He has no idea what's going on. You and your fuck you fingers floating in the air. Barkeep's got his mouth agape like an idiot. You showed him.
Yeah. But why the fuck did I do this?
Watch out!
Ow.
Everything goes dark.
Back so soon.
I had an accident.
It was no accident. Those were disco moves from your spinal cord. The spinal cord has yet to reveal itself to you. Its mysteries are unholy mysteries.
Wow, there's more of you? Hidden. I'm so cool.
You are way cool. Cooler than the bottom of the sea. Too cool for this world.
I see what he's doing. He's trying to also say, like, I should be dead. I
How's
gotcha.
it going out there? the tiny apes screaming about money yet?
I'm doing fine.
It doesn't look so, sweetie. Are you okay?
Yes. Fuck.
No. You have sustained a trauma to your lower neck. In addition, you have strained your left trapezius muscle. Pain surges down your back when you move.
Nice. But no, I'm not okay. Are you okay?
The chair took the brunt of it. Don't worry.
Okay, thank God. We didn't hurt Nanny
Are you
McPhee
sure,
over here.
ma'am?
Yes. Check on him.
Sir, I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry. This has always been a cop-friendly place.
Is it?
The drinks are on the house, okay? There were a lot of drinks on the tab. I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window, though. That's 100 square.
He's shaken. Barter now and he'll cave in.
I won't pay for that window. Ouch.
Okay, fine. I'll take it off your bill. Sleep in a post-apocalyptic hellhole if you want to. Just know I won't give you another room.
There we go. Hey. Thank you for your cooperation.
Don't thank me yet. You still owe me 60 real for 3 nights stay. If you don't have it by tonight, I just can't let you up there.
Okay, well, fuck. We're kinda don't got money.
And for God's sake, watch out for yourself.
Hell yeah, we did it. We got a new task. Pay for the damage.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I even have one?
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
I don't know. Near? South, maybe? Up on Marble Hill?
Why did you say that?
These are just synapses firing. It doesn't mean anything. The name must have some meaning to me. Or I could ask the lieutenant. Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Do you know a place called Marble Hill?
No. But isn't that an expression, not a place?
An expression?
A saying. Up on Marvel Hill, a great high place. One that is impossible to climb back to.
Fair.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
I'll live in a dumpster. I don't care. Fuck everything. Hobo cop. Rather not.
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Let's see. Can I also... Okay, so I do have 3. I'll also leave that running. This will give me a +1 to my encyclopedia. Hey, there you go. Look at that. We're getting somewhere. We're getting new skills and everything. Can I talk to Nanny McPhee over there? No. Can I talk to Kim? I guess we can't talk to Kim. Oh, let's
Yes.
talk to Kim. Okay. Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything about it. I can't remember a simple thing.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
I know literally nothing about it. Only what you told me before.
Do you want me to brief you?
Brief. Yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate.
Excuse me. But, can I just also say, the voice acting in this game, from the characters and everything, and so far, I enjoy this game. I think it has a lot of spunk to it, and definitely just, it's giving off a lot, and I enjoy it for what it is, and it's a very fun game. I like it. Plus the French accents and certain things, the little character details in Kim's face, you could see the birthmark on his cheek, which is amazing. It's really cool.
During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute. A security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Why didn't we know anything about this caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
I just smacked myself on the face with something. My apologies. I also hit the mic. I'm so sorry. Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Hold on. And the RCM is...
That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
Got it.
The RCM, or the Revachol Citizen Militia, is the police force you and him are part of. A self-organized peace corps of the occupied city of Revachol. The RCM operates within a legal twilight, yet its authority is rarely questioned. It's super useful to know this.
Fair enough, and I'm glad I know this.
Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer.
Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
I was thinking something otherworldly might be involved. You know, something supernatural.
I can assure nothing like that will happen. Do you know why not?
Are you sure? I think something is already happening. Why not?
Because it's not part of reality.
So desperately mundane. You need to funk this case up.
Hell
There's
yeah, I do.
something the lieutenant isn't seeing. The universe is too irrational, too morally complex. You should convince him.
Ooh, maybe I should.
You mean like a brief? Do you want me to brief you again?
No.
There's no reason to wing anything. If you didn't get the brief, that's okay. I did. 3 days ago, during that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not.
Okay,
then.
make it cool.
Was there anything else you wanted to know?
Yeah, okay, my bad.
No.
Let's
Let's
try again.
A security guard for a corporation involved in a labor. I can assure you. No, something isn't happening.
So there's something.
You mean like a brief?
No.
3 days during a security guard. They didn't.
I keep hitting all the options.
Prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as. Just to be clear.
Okay.
We are police officers.
Okay.
It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer.
Okay, we figured it out. Okay. The one gripe I have, they will continue and continue, and if you don't stop it, it can get fucking wacky right now. It's oof.
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
Basically asking if we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case? And apparently, we have a pissing competition. Woo! That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. You're here for the pissing competition. Whip out your dicks, or don't. Consensually, I'm shutting up.
His disdain is clear. This man would not use such an expression otherwise.
Fair enough. What do you mean, then?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
I don't remember being in on anything. You know what I'm... You know what I'm in on? Retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Cop-off?
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
You should tell me now. This seems relevant.
Later. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Fair enough. No, I got everything I need.
Good.
I think I should know. I think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow.
I said this like 5 times. Is he now taking me seriously?
He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
I, I feel like I must repeat this. I don't remember anything, bro. There was heavy drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
Okay. Wait. No. What's wrong with personal affairs?
Not a fan. It's just the nature of lieutenancy.
Very true. Why is somebody texting me?
The RCM deploys a self-styled structure called the Decomptage as its chain of command. Every lieutenant is responsible for 2 sergeants and 8 officers. That means the average lieutenant has to deal with quite a few personal affairs. Even you know this.
Yikes. So, Lieutenant Kitsuragi is just fucking sick and tired of people's shit.
Try work. The case at hand. It can work miracles.
Okay. Fuck you then, no. I'm joking, I love you. But I'm completely lacking in basic information about even this organization we're in. Can you help me?
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
Fair enough. Thank you, Kim. Was that so hard?
Really? You look fine to me.
I'm talking serious, unbelievable damage here. I saw myself in the mirror and I had no idea who I was.
This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer.
Clearly, he prefers to think you're malingering. He cannot fathom that anyone could drink so much as to retroactively erase their entire life.
It's not psychological. Some sort of major brain damage has occurred on an unprecedented scale.
Then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth. Was there anything else you wanted?
Nice. Fair enough. I want to talk about you.
Me?
Yes, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Wow. You're right. What's there to know about a lame binoclard? What the fuck is a binoclard? We'll work better together if we have more rapport.
That's a fair point. Alright, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
You don't look like the other people around here. That's weirdly gonna get into a racist spot, isn't it? You're wearing glasses.
That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this, but you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
Why the fuck would I bully him about it? Never. No, I don't. Glasses are cool, I guess.
Are they? They are mostly just cumbersome.
You could use a good, normal pair yourself.
That I could. You don't look like other people around here.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
What is Seoul?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity, and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
Fair enough, but I do like geography. A little bit.
Seoul is a protectionist, isolationist, pan-Isolari state west of the Insulindian Isola. Actually, it's quite interesting. Some would even say mysterious.
Ah. Mysterious, like the case. You're only making it sound uninteresting. I still want to know more about Seoul.
You're barking at the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Revacholier.
Revacholier.
He's glad to have shut down your question.
Fair enough. I can respect it. Tell me a secret about yourself.
No.
Okay. Ask. Ask again.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with
Why are they
the
standing
lieutenant's
like that?
eyebrow.
Why are they standing like that at each other?
The eyebrow is exercising psionic control over you.
What's happening to me?
Something the matter, detective?
This guy's got authority off the charts. With just the flick of his eyebrow, he's able to make you his thrall.
So what can I do about it?
Nothing. You better hope he doesn't abuse his authority. There's a lot of it.
Except your thraldom.
The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking. Do you ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
Fair enough.
The lieutenant is a police officer of the old school. His concerns are material and extrinsic.
Fair enough.
But this isn't an old school case.
I get it. You're one of those old school detectives.
So what? That makes you the new school? God spare us. For real detective work, nothing beats a good notebook by your side.
Hell yeah.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages.
You got a little sassy there with us.
That's where his conversations with himself take place.
And that's why I said it's nice to have empathy.
We all have our different mediums. His is written.
Fair enough. That's all for
Good.
now.
Let's change the subject. Excuse me?
You seem to be following me. What if I want to work this case alone? Beat it. Nothing, just observation.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean, distinctive?
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
How's that?
They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
That's racist. I don't like prioritized containers.
I'm sure you don't. It's just a stupid interdepartmental thing. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre. He regrets bringing it up.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's racist. Convince Kim there's a sexy, dark mystery twist in the case. How about not yet? I'd rather him not possibly get agitated with me. But, ladies and germs, we are actually going to start going outside. As you see, we have a bit of a journal right now, and we got a couple of casts. Call your stations Lazarus, the pissing competition, pay for damage, who made the call reporting the crime, get a reality lowdown, inspect the victim's body, report your badge missing. What I think we should do is definitely go ahead and we're going to tackle the body first. It's good to actually have an idea of what we're working with. And this, my friends, is Martinez.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound so surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
Who are you exactly?
Me? I am just a gardener.
Cool. And what are you doing here?
I'm working.
Working on what?
I have a greenhouse in the yard there.
She gestures
I've been
over her
trying to
shoulder.
get some work done.
There's discomfort. She stops mid-sentence.
But...
Well, as you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Fair enough.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
We need directions.
Of course. Where to?
The corpse. Where is it exactly?
It's there. In the yard, right through the hole in the fence.
Fair enough. What is up north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
What is in the east, then?
The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
What is in the south?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
What's on the other side of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
What is in the west?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Fair enough. That's all for now.
No problem. Of course. I won't hold you back.
She wipes her brow with a canary yellow glove.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Very true. One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Thank you. Hey, free gloves. More article items. Let's see. This gives us a +1 to interfacing. Bye-bye, bugs. Oh yeah. We're rocking yellow gloves for the rest of the time being.
Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 8B.
There are bottles inside. You could pick them up if you had a bag. Ooh, you know what we do need to go to first? This is a good idea to get. Shoo. Move. Let's see. The most able-bodied man. The issue hosts a top 10 list. Jump Jams. A populaire musique mag. Oh shit, drugs in the fucking... Ooh, we got drugs! So, let me, use that. And this could be used for something else. A melancholy pop song plays on the radio.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
What is this machine?
Oh, that's the tear machine.
Fair enough. But what is it?
It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine, then it gives you money.
I see. And how do I pick up tear for the tear machine?
You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so...
She shrugs awkwardly.
Feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there. Somewhere.
Not really interested in what's going on, are you?
Oh.
Okay. There we go. How the fuck do we find a bag? I forgot.
Welcome to
We'll
Fruit.
figure it out.
Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
Hell yeah.
What's that magazine she's reading?
Before we go on, what is this frit?
I don't know. Frit?
Fair enough. And what is frit?
A 7 to 11 grocery store.
And why is it written with 3 T's?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
She chews on her gum with disgust. She really means it.
The story goes that normal Fritta with 2 T's, a men's workwear shop in Vredefort, was already taken. So when Fritta Retail Inc. grew into a multinational corporation, they had to add an extra letter to avoid trademark infringement.
Fair enough. What magazine are you reading?
You mean this?
She looks at the cover, boasting a color. Ooh. Let's try that again. She looks at the cover, boasting a colorful photo of two girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
I approve of this. Very futuristic. Tap on the girls kissing. Okay, no, forget about all that. What is this Fashion Police feature?
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
Who's the numero uno guy in there right now? And does he look like this? No, Jesus, no. Point to her hat. I bet your hat would take the prize.
No. I don't like it. I hate it.
Okay.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
No.
You mean this is...
No,
Looks
we're
like
going back.
also
Hold
has-
on. Give me
it's
that.
where they rate
How
different
about me? Her lazy eyes scan up and down your body, assessing the situation.
No, I don't think so.
Fuck.
We are not the fashion police.
You mean this is...
Looks like it
No.
also has something called Police de la Mode.
Stupid
featured on-
famous people.
Yeah, they're kind of boring, but, you know. You
No,
mean
wait,
this
let's
is...
go through
Looks like
all
it
the
also
options.
has something called
I approve of
Police.
this.
She pops her raspberry-flavored bubblegum and nods. The lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with an apologetic half smile.
Yeah, I thought so.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Did you know the man who died?
Not really.
Not really? Doesn't mean you knew him a little.
No. I didn't know him at all.
How long has it been there?
I don't know, really long.
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay.
Thank you for your help.
Uh-huh. Reality? You mean, what reality? Economic reality, or...?
Yeah, tell me about some reality.
She is like a student unexpectedly called upon by a teacher. Can she answer the classroom question?
Yes. Tell me about the economic reality.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I'm 15.
15 is an excellent time to learn about the economic reality.
Yeah, that's why I'm working my arse off in Frit. So I guess, like, that's economic.
Fair enough. What about physical reality, then?
I don't know. What about it?
Where are we?
We're in Frit?
Yeah. No, I meant where are we? On a larger scale.
As mankind, or as a nation, or...
What will her essay prompt be?
As a mankind.
In a good place.
She rubs her face, thinking.
I mean, science is doing great, and this radio computer thing seems to be kinda big. I don't know.
Fair enough. What time is it?
I don't know. Look at the clock. It's right behind you on the wall.
Fair.
The clock shows the time at 10:09. The hands seem to be still. It's apparent the clock doesn't work.
Nice. The coalition, though. What's that? Someone told me there is one.
Our government?
Our government?
Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I really need to finish this article.
She taps the magazine on the counter. What the fuck? Why do you have to finish the magazine? What's going on with the article? What is the Why is Kim, like, up in my grill right now? Brother, you trying to give me a kiss? Smoochy smooch right here, right now? What is the revolution?
When ordinary people take over the government and demand democracy.
What about the one where we had here in Ravishol?
Yeah, it happened like 50 years ago or so. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. At history, I mean.
Fair enough. I won't bother you with any more of this nonsense anymore.
Cool.
Hell yeah, we got experience points. Alright. So, let's continue to... Wait, what's in here?
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
What's that?
What is what?
The girl leans.
It's a raincoat.
The girl leans over the counter to see what you're referring to.
If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
Maybe. I might come back for it. I never bought the raincoat in the last, my first time playing this, so... Okay, well, I stupidly thought we were going somewhere else. A heap of snow melts in the wheelbarrow. Just look how cool everything is from the little details and everything. And if you really get close, the cracks in the road and the streets and everything, and there's a missing fucking hole in the wall. Yikes. Shit. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes. So, ladies and germs, we are about to meet one of the best, and I mean the best, fucking character in the game. This little shit.
Kuno's got this.
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy Kuno.
Yeah, yells the other kid behind the fence. Hey kid, a word, police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
The children ignore you.
Love it in the dick.
Oh, yeah. He also says very choice words.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like 2 black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Hold on, what does that mean?
The kid is obviously high.
Fair enough.
Fuck that! Kuno, yeah! Right in the mouthhole!
They pay you no heed or pretend not to notice you.
Nice.
Shits himself?
Fuck.
The rake, Kuno!
Damn it.
You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
What the this is Kuno and Kuno S. I love it.
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Love this little kid. Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
I see what you mean, but we got little choice here.
Just take it easy.
He says, with what seems like excessive caution.
The language these kids are using, pure unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
The fuck are you talking about?
Are you kid siblings? As he throws another rock.
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
Not what I said. Not what I said. Not at all what I fucking said. What is wrong with you kids? Look, I have a question for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Yeah, this little shit is high-strung off his ass. The body. What do you know about it?
Shitload pig. What's your question? Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
Kim, help me out here. What do we want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
Sure.
Kuno uses the fucking for target practice.
Interesting choice of words.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
I meant who he was before he died.
Kuno knows what you meant. Kuno's not a snitch, that's all. Trying to make Kuno sing into the popo phone.
Do you know? You know what?
Kuno?
No.
He's trying.
You don't know
Kuno
shit.
knows all kinds of shit. Kuno's not a snitch, that's all. Trying to make the Kuno sing into the popo phone.
Oh, Jesus Christ, this fucking kid. I love him, but Christ. Do you know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening.
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Oh, okay. Where'd you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking
He looks around, trying to come up with something.
Mesco, or I don't know, some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
See, ladies and gentlemen, a cyberpunk reference. A cyberpunk reference. Ooh, remember that, ladies and germs? Some of you may have watched, actually, my cyberpunk live stream that I never got to finish because I'm a fucking tired guy and I have a job. And sadly, I like other hobbies. Maybe one day we'll get back into it. But enjoy that little cyberpunk reference.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
That's a fictional city name. Night City doesn't exist.
Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno's head.
Fair enough.
You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been fucking up to?
Yes.
Don't tell him that, Kuno. It's lame.
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's city. Night City, Rage City, the City of Rage. That's it, and it's not lame.
Fair.
Lame.
Shut the fuck up, Kuno S.
That's the name of Kuno City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case.
Fair. Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
I wonder what that word means.
Looks like you're a fagari now, whatever that means.
Yeah, that's what I said.
The suspicious question doesn't really work in antagonistic situations.
Let's talk about something else.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Listen here, you little shit. I'm about to beat the shit out of this kid if he keeps asking. I gotta ask, who's Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
The boy points to his chest with both thumbs.
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Interesting. You refer yourself into the third person to distance yourself from the situation.
Kuno doesn't do that smart shit. Don't throw that book shit at Kuno. Kuno knows you're lying. Trying to get Kuno hooked on the book.
Hooked on the book. Oh yeah, this kid needs to get hooked on the book, not on a fentanyl pill.
The boy knows he has an addictive personality. Admirable insight for his age.
Hey, Jesus, good for you, kid.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
No. The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent, like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Yeesh! Kid, calm down. The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Just answer the questions.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
That's crazy.
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in air, Kuno! Somebody, please!
It's full blast now. The wind carries the message far and wide across Martin.
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason.
Appeal to his reason. Are you high right now?
Help! Misters, help!
He's having the time of his life. Total ecstasy. Fuck the pig.
Fair enough.
He's flashing Kuno. He's showing his genitals. If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late.
Be logical, kid. I haven't done that.
Fucking logical. Help! The logical pig is fiddling Kuno.
Oh.
No! Get off Kuno, you sick fat fuck!
The nearly psychopathic way they can slip in and out of the act implies you're not the first victim.
Ah. Fair enough.
No one? Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
Damn.
This is where Kuno establishes dominance over you. Change your plan. You can't let that happen. It will make things harder down the line. You may end up missing crucial information.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
Someone put you up to this, didn't you, you little shit?
You put him up to this yourself when you decided to talk to him in the first place.
Fair enough.
Listen to your friend.
Kuno hawks a loogie on the ground. The phlegm is yellowish and bubbling somehow. Oh my god. Kid. What? A kid, what is wrong with you? What's going on in your ecosystem in your body? Jesus Christ. Okay.
Help! The RCM is trying to fuck Kuno in the ass.
Tears of joy mixed with sweat smelling of laundry detergent on his face. What the fuck does that mean? I can't really beat the shit out of this kid. I'm gonna fucking fail this. I don't well, good luck. Ow.
You didn't shut him down. Your fat fist didn't meet its target. Instead, it pulled you down with it.
Kuno can't believe this shit. Can no one stop the Kuno?
Ah, shit.
Pig, Kuno thought you had this. What happened? Kuno can't do anything now.
He's fucking all shit. He's writhing with joy. Like the power you gave him is too much to take.
It's safe to say he has his...
Fucked your shoulder, fucked your knee, fucked your fat body up!
Oh shit.
Yeah, you deserve this. Trying to show your dick to Kuno. Kuno was scared.
Oh god, do something quick. They're gonna start that again.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, laugh it up, you little shit.
Beat
shit.
the shit out of the popo. Beat your fucking knee off.
I told you not to tempt such forces. Now, how about we go and do something worth the public's time?
Well, it's gonna be tougher for this little shit to respect, but we'll see how it goes.
This trash container is locked. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
Well, it is a container. Maybe you're prioritizing it.
Maybe I am. Lieutenant, what do you think it could be in there?
Trash? Food waste from the cafeteria? They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence, too.
Yes, I feel like there's something in there.
What do you mean, feel?
It's an extrasensory perception. Whatever is in there holds a special significance. Or it's just a hunch.
Mm-hmm.
He leans in to inspect the lock. How do we get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage,
Or... No, or pry bar. No, or pry bar. Or
we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
Yes, it is. Why am I... Okay, no. Let's check this little green bubble. The letter R wears a crown. On the ribbon below, a light above descending. I say, let's see. The kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. Someone is trying to grow herbs in the green. Okay. So, let's check the dead body.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Kuno!
No chance.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Nah, just let it out.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst.
Jesus Christ, why was that throw up sound effect, especially near the end, like that wet burp sound? Oh my god. I forgot about that. That gave me shivers.
Until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thanks.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Where would we get ammonia from?
That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell.
That's
If she
sort of
doesn't
low.
have any, there might be some in the fleet store nearby.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Fair enough. We could definitely do this. But first, let's go talk to Gart. I want to get that key for the dumpster. Gart, my man, come on.
Can I help you?
So, I said something about the whirring guard. I think
What
I need to talk
thing?
about. I saw a sign that said I couldn't go into the kitchen. Why can't I go into the kitchen?
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
But there may be something pertinent to the investigation in the kitchen.
He wasn't pan-fried, he was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with...
He changes his mind.
Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you
Fair.
must.
Thank you. Jesus, Gart.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Fair enough. Glad to know about that. Is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
Fair enough.
I thought as much.
I would
and
too.
are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feeling is.
Prod at him and find out.
Doesn't it seem callous to you, guarding even your leftovers from the poor?
Callous? What are you, Kras Mazov? almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The whirling in rags is not special in that regard.
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
Hell yeah, communism. Tell me more.
He killed himself.
Fuck. Shit. Okay, you know what? Fuck it, we're communists. Everybody gets a little bit of the pudding.
What are we talking about?
No,
This
wait.
is not about the trash container.
What if I am Krasmazov?
We should return to the case of your mistaken identity at a later time, officer. This was about the trash container.
We need those
What
keys.
for, Mazov? Are you planning to nationalize my trash container?
Yes, I am.
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Okay, jeez. My god, so harsh. What's wrong? You don't like me? Probably for obvious reasons, but come on, I'm lovable. I'm a cool guy. I'm Ravisholian. What does that sign say? Summer door closed for the winter. I mean, both are kind of summer doors, but to each their own. Let's see. Let's go inspect the trash. Another thing about this game is the music is... I love the music. It really encapsulates who you are in this world. It gives off these long, drawn-off, kind of like militaristic trumpets. Because what's going on in this world is that there's a heavy influence on military aspects. From regular people, from revolutions, to public enforcements. There's always something having to do with some type of military power. And the way the music kind of represents that in a way for Ravishol, when you walk out here, is you notice it. And I love how the snow is coming in too. Ooh! Look at that. Cool little set piece. This is the logo of the I can't speak English. God damn it.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Open that padlock.
With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid.
Hell yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Didn't I just have a premonition that there's something in there?
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
Open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Nice. Look under the boxes of cartons.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
How about pick at the rags?
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Nice.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
Ah, his pants.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay.
Yes.
Drop them in here, officer. Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but...
He looks up into the container.
The belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Nice. Reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Disgusting.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of ribbed shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that...
A thrown-out towel, a mug. That's all.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
I don't want to talk to Kuno just yet.
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
But I do kind of want to talk to Kuno again.
The fuck's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See?
Fair
the
enough.
Lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Search the food waste.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's this?
What is it?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Pick it out.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes. Written in a man's handwriting.
And whose man's handwriting?
Officer, is that your paperwork?
Yes.
It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there.
A miserable-looking slip of paper sticks to the board.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
It has a foreboding quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it. For the great bloodletting to begin. I don't think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away.
Well...
He doesn't know what to say. I mean... Why else would a detective be drinking his swill down? He must gotta hate the job.
His eyes express a rare condolence. Then he picks it up.
Aw, sweet little Kim moment.
Lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes.
Hell yeah, I'll do that.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
Fair enough, we'll do that in a second, but the mug, I want to get the mug.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
An antique.
Only in its social sensibility.
Fair enough, take the mug. The lieutenant briefly glances at the mug, then returns to his site to the trash.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
Fair enough.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list.
Amen. Alrighty, let's see. We need to get salts, but what I do want to do now is possibly... let's check out this real quick.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Main hall, building B, whirling around. Yo, let's call the whirling.
Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you.
Fuck. Okay, East Delta Pinball.
Silence. No one answers your call.
Fair fucking enough. Ravishol, Ice City.
Silence. No one answers the doorbell.
Fortress Accident SCA.
Silence. No one's home at Fortress Accident.
Slipstream SCA.
You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver, but isn't saying anything.
Is anyone there?
Yes, hello. This is Triton Ennial Electric.
This is a woman's voice, crackling and fragile through the static.
Have you come to place an order?
She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an old wax cylinder. A receiver must not be working properly.
Let's see. Should I lie? Yes, I've come to place an order.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
Oh, he could hear it too. Sorry.
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
Who cares that you don't remember her? Just go along with it. No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
Yeah, it's me. Here I am again, crawling back. No. Do we know each other?
Michelle, just please.
She stops, and you can hear her breathe heavily, her breath distorted by ancient static.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Hold on. Ooh, could we go like the little... Of course I care. It's just I've been going through some tough time.
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget.
Forget about what?
She sounds like she's about to cry.
Hello?
She doesn't answer.
Hey, are you still there? You said it was nice. What's so nice about forgetting?
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
What just happened?
Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here, staring at the silent call box.
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this thing.
Fuck.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read.
Shall we try it again?
No.
Fuck!
Hold on. The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotions. Forget it. Find something else to do.
We can figure it out. Alright, let's try Fabron's Taxi.
Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore.
$5. It's probably fucking Kuno. Emma's Fashion Atelier.
You wait for a minute or two, but all you get from the call box is silence. No one answers the call.
24H window.
You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens.
Artemitep's Boxing for young athletes and gym.
All you hear is static, but no one answers the call.
Andro Orlando Hair, SCA.
You ring the doorbell, but no one answers.
Fair.
What an ominous name for a hair salon. Doesn't bode well for anyone's hair.
Andro Orlando? What's wrong with Andro Orlando? Main hall, building A, last one.
An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell. Then a woman picks up the receiver.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
Fuck yeah, okay, who are you?
She thinks you're the gremlin child. What would he say to this?
Fuck off, pig! I'm Kuno! I don't give a shit! Let me...
No, I can't. This is the police. Please open the door.
Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were...
There's a spot of static that overrides her words.
But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again. Thanks.
Fair enough.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
Oh wait, there's one more. An empty card.
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
He takes a step back, inspecting the other names on the list. Interesting. Let's see. What can we do? Let's check his car.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white.
Just
livery,
love the
bearing
snow
the
effects
number
too.
57.
Like the just little sign, just a little gentle snowfall. It's so nice. It adds to the world. It's peaceful.
Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet.
Nice.
This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage.
Nice. The Caprice Kinema.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Fair enough.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Very true. Okay, let's see. Take the red tip pry bar.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand. Heavier than you'd think.
Nice.
Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Take the rubber-handled chain cutters.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand.
And then we take the hand-cranked flashlight.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue.
Cute.
Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
Wow. A very fucking trivial success on my perception. Thank you. Push in the pull-out toolbox.
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
What's going on with this preheater gauge?
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Fair enough.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now.
Fair enough.
Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
Very fair fucking enough.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
For now. I don't want to call the police precinct just yet. Not just yet. We'll, just scout around a little bit more. Because I want to talk to this little gentle giant over here. Give me a second. I know there's some stuff back here. Hot air rises from the sewer, sour, acidic, and strangely comforting. Fair enough. Wonder why that'd be comforting for him.
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box. A variety of shapes and colors.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
Try the shades on.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. They're practically made for you. I'll let you have them for 2 real and 50 cents.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
You're right. I'm too sensible for those.
Are you sure? But they look so good on you. You should think this through, officer.
No, thank you.
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap Syrahese plastic. The kind of plastic that melts in the sun.
Nice.
Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there for the show. If anything, these lenses probably direct more UV light into your pupils. A UV magnifier.
Fuck.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, super material, very cool, UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
Well, fair enough. Let's see if we can find something else. Ooh! Boy! We did it! Ah, I see. A pair of water blue shades. The writing on the left temple says, Sub-Insulindic Rendezvous. The frame appears to be hand-carved out of bone.
Oh, very interesting choice, officer. Very high culture.
Try them on.
This is how a sea monster sees the world. You've become a sea monster. Giant, hidden, and strangely tender at heart. All is blue.
Nice.
Yes, but they also make your soul quiver like jello. So deep.
Interesting.
Wow, officer. You look so cool. And they can be yours for a mere 3 real. My regular customers have passed them all up because they've got no taste. But you found them.
Thank you.
The lieutenant tilts his head and steps back, eyes narrowed in a thorough examination. It's a case to him.
Nice.
You look like a musician. Like a blind musician. But you could do worse. Take them if you want.
Fair enough. But let's talk to him personally.
You see a Cimarron street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
He gives you a thumbs up. What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool. The customers are cool. The place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
Yeah?
You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang!
He makes both hands into finger pistols and fires a few finger bullets into the air. Really? You think I'm cool?
Oh, yes! You got style. You got personal style. You know what you like.
He surveys his consumerist kingdom with an air of satisfaction.
You like premium menswear. Look around and browse. Everything looks cool on a guy like you. Take your time.
He settles back into the pile of boxes he's sitting on.
Don't be distracted by the flattery and funny man act. Questions.
What kind of stuff are you selling here?
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
Amen. Where'd you get those comfy pants?
I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, all extremely cool and above board.
Do you have a permit to sell all of that?
Good joke, officer. Here we don't have permits, just economic freedom. Take a look around.
He takes a deep breath.
You glance around the decrepit buildings, the miserable weather, the sidewalks strewn with sunflower seeds and a dust-choked air.
It's beautiful. Beautiful freedom.
It is, yes. Anyone can set up their shop whenever they feel like it.
Ah, nice. Here in Revachol, we like free consumerism.
That's right. No permits, no bureaucracy. That's why this city and its law officials are so
Well,
cool.
stop capping. You know you only just love me for me, and I love you for you. Now give me a fat kiss. And I know you giggling at your house, like Ladies and gentlemen, this is Will. He is one of my best friends, and I love him like a brother. Mwah. But wait, what are we doing here? If there are no permits, look at Kim and the police insignia on his sleeve.
If you wanted to be cynical about it, you could say we are here to protect the interests of property holders. I am not, however.
My man, officer, you make all this possible. Without you, this climate would be extremely bad for business. You're part of the Gossamer state.
Thank you, Celine.
Gossamer is a fine, filmy substance consisting of cobwebs spun by small spiders, seen especially in autumn. it's safe to say he's referring to the near absence of regulations.
A gossamer state. You're right. This is cool. I'm part of a hip, thin, almost non-existent state apparatus.
Yeah, that's the main thing about you. Freedom is great. It's what lets independent entrepreneurs like me sell quality goods at competitive prices.
Is there a discount for cool officers like me?
No need for discounts at ceilings, officer. Everything's already on sale. Anything you want, 50% off.
Fair enough.
But did he first mark them up 100%, just so that he could put them on sale?
Are those things really on sale, or did you just jack up the price first?
My man, you know how the game is played. You and me, we should work together. What do you think? Shake things up?
Let me ask you something else then.
Anything
Celine.
for you.
Where are you from, Celine?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All revolution.
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samara Isola.
You're from the Apricot Suzerainty. God damn it, he said the word and I can't fucking repeat it.
Apricot Suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Seaguy archipelago was colonized by Revachol. It's a bit of a slur, in other words.
That's right, officer. But it's a bad scene for business there. Too many regulations. Extremely bad for an independent local entrepreneur. Hey, why not support this local entrepreneur?
Hold on, let's go back to the conversation.
Apricot Suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Seaguy archipelago was colonized by Revachol. It's a bit of a slur, in other words.
Very cool. I admire your awareness of our intertwined histories. It's super nice of you to apologize for colonialism, but the Apricot Suzerainty is a shithole. That's why I left.
You're welcome. I do try to be as supportive of other peoples and cultures.
That's so cool, officer. Speaking of, why not support an independent local entrepreneur by buying some pens and glasses?
Fuck, it's always back there. Let's see if we could actually talk about it to give us some cash.
Start with a little compliment and work your way up from there.
Lick!
This is about business, remember.
I'm about to get some moolah, baby. Hey, you seem like a really successful entrepreneur. Would you like to support a member of the local police force?
Oh, okay.
The man
But
stops.
why, officer?
Think of it as an investment.
An investment? What kind of investment?
It's an investment in me, a highly experimental human being. My risk and reward ratio. No, I'm a policeman. It's a good investment in good relations with the RCM.
I hear you, officer. What kind of a sum are we talking about here?
10 real, buddy. That's all we need.
Sounds like a fair deal all around.
Corruption.
It's just like bus or seagull. A kid watching out of a window describing things going by. He doesn't like it too much, but what do you do?
Exactly. I took some money. We're pretty Gucci. A sewer grate. A gateway to the river of filth. Very true. Oh. What's here? Drugs! That we can heal ourselves with. That's what I love about it, baby. We love drugs.
G'day to you, officers.
Thank you.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
Nice. First things first. What are you doing here, man of the waterlock?
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating his salami.
Nice.
From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and grey overalls waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock. And the salami.
Not the salami.
Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer?
The man on the waterlock picks the skin off of a slice of salami and takes a sizable bite. Do you know what caused this wreckage? As we point at the smashed billboard in the canal.
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershoal.
The words Daredevil Driver sound ominous to you.
It was probably us.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Interesting. Do you know what's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it.
He thinks for a moment.
Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Can I have some of that salami?
Sure thing.
He cuts off a slice of salami.
Want some too, officer?
He turns to the lieutenant.
Why not?
The lieutenant ponders the offer for a moment, and decides to go for it. He takes a slice of salami from the man and chews on it. Hell yeah! We're enjoying a little bits and bobs of salami. Whoa. Ooh. Fingerless gloves! Let's see what they do. Electrochemistry. Cigarette stains. Fingertips. Nice. We can also, click these to open up lock containers in the world to open up lock containers. Okay, cool. We can actually either use this stuff or sell this stuff. And I don't want to do that. But let's interact with the Yellow Man mug.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
There's quite a lot to read here. Excuse me, I'm getting tired, my friends. There's quite a lot to read into here, actually. Look at all that content.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
I'm going to push this into the face of every merchant I find and tell them this is your inane ideology. The mug will be useful. By denouncing it, I can earn political capital to mask my badass hustling, i.e., fraud and embezzlement. The mug didn't belong in the trash. It was just a funny mug. Can't anyone laugh anymore? No. This mug is an example of prejudice. This is what we're not doing. Fuck this racism shit.
But it was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you see it? Or do some volunteering work. Just finish your case, detective.
Fair.
It's just, but...
No, I want to continue. No, damn it. Fuck. Okay. Whoa. Hey. Let's continue on. Let's see. Ooh, little green bubble. An ancient fountain. It doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. Interesting. This guy.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
The man mutters to himself, accenting the beats as he goes.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
Keep listening.
From another planet. Hey there.
What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
He motions towards the sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture. What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck.
Interesting. Tommy Lee at home.
Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
He glances south, down the road. Limbo, huh? So that's where I'm at.
Yeah, exactly.
It's official. He too agrees. This is the antechamber of the afterlife.
Hell yeah, welcome to the afterlife, baby. It's Ravishol. So how long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Ooh, extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
Behind the laugh, however, a touch of sorrow.
Oh.
So tell me, what do you need?
Tell me about this, strike.
It's like, whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
What's the union demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like, a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Fair enough.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
He makes a ka-ching sound.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
Interesting.
Anything else? Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
Fair. I didn't let him speak, but he actually said, after anything else, he thinks, yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do. But what about you? Not you? You don't take part in the drunk or the high or the sex?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
Oy, oy, oy. My God. You know, I keep yawning, and it's not that the game is boring. It's very calming to me. This game is calming. Know anything about the dead man? The one hanging behind the hostel there?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
And your conclusion?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Fair enough. What are you hauling anyway?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Time to arrest him.
No.
Relax. He's merely joking.
Okay, what are you actually hauling?
Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo. Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits, and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grodd in the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Ilmaran market lately.
So nothing illegal then?
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
That's your machine behind you?
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6?
That's a found A6 you got there.
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he's spent too long in this lorry.
Fair enough. Could I get one of those found track suits you're hauling?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
Aw. Right. Well, we tried. I had other questions.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
What do you see in his eyes? Can you spare some change for a working stiff?
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
They who?
The bosses, man.
I don't know who these bosses think they are. That sounds like a good arrangement for them.
Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down in his luck. If I had, say, 4 myself.
Fair enough. Let's see. We've been hitting the low 42%. I think. I don't know. I don't know. We might be able to do this. Okay. Okay. Let's believe. Let's believe. Let's believe.
In his eyes, an unfamiliar longing. Flecks of
3
brown
for fucking 3, baby. Yeah. Familiar how?
It's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street that goes beyond the horizon.
What's in the southwest?
Excuse me?
I'm a cop. Really? You could tell me.
Man, I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know? I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home.
What's it like to miss someone?
What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me. What about you, Cop Man? You missing someone?
Is that what it is? This feeling? No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow, and the past.
Ooh. I miss someone, but I don't know who it is.
I feel for you, my friend. It's bad enough to know who you miss. Missing like that doesn't feel like it has much of an upside. But, thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone, and I know it wasn't easy to ask. I hope you find your way through your own troubles.
Good talk, my friend. What's his name again? Tommy Lee Home.
Don't be a stranger.
He gives a salute with 2 fingers. This game, very cute in its own way sometimes. But now that we have that, we can actually go in here and buy some of those smelling salts.
A small villa.
Just ask me
Yeah.
if you need anything
Give
from
me that.
St. Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Do you have any ammonia?
Yeah, there's like an ampule somewhere.
Who's Saint Baptiste?
St. Baptiste, you know, the pharmaceuticals company. St. Baptiste Pharmaceuticals, the one that sells meds out of St. Baptiste. That one. There.
She is right. Saint-Baptiste, the company, derives its name from Saint-Baptiste, the city. Itself so named because that's what it is. A rare case where that really is the full etymological history. As far as almost anyone knows, at least.
Give me the ammonia.
Okay. Don't, overdo it or something.
Thank you. I'm gonna buy some of your drugs.
Okay, here. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
There you go. I don't know why you keep saying that, but fuck yeah. We got a couple of healing items and then the ammonia and everything. I think we can actually try and taking down that body. Ooh, but we did level up, so that does mean that we can actually retry certain things in the world. So right now, let's see. One thing that we could put some stuff into is more of the lower stuff. We have high chances in a lot of things in our psyche and intellect, but I do want to level up certain things. But for now, we'll get there. For now, I want to increase, let's see, composure or reaction speed or physical instrument. Enjoy healthy organs. Oh yeah. You can do that. What is this?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Nice. What kind of boots?
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Lieutenant, worker boot tracks.
Noted.
The lieutenant takes out his little notebook. Let's see if we could try this.
What do you think you are? A super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time being.
Well, shit. We could have saved our level up for that, but now we have a reason to come back and level up visual conception. The ladders for kids. It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once. The second time, not so much.
Yeah.
When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Yakking twice. Jesus. The realistic burp again. Spit and say nothing.
Are you okay, officer?
You feel the lieutenant pat you on the back. Heavy rhythmic pats.
The weight is reassuring, like a crenel on solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat.
Thank you.
You're facing tough odds here. It's aggravated further by alcohol withdrawal.
Okay. Why can't I keep it in? I've been a cop my whole life.
I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, baguette.
He bats your back again.
Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there, if you didn't bag the thing tight enough.
You seem to be fine.
I think I've lost my sense of smell.
There's a pause.
A white lie.
Not being hungover helps too.
Yeah.
No. This is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. I need your help.
He withdraws his hands and looks you in the eye.
You need to get your shit together.
Bad. There we go. Okay.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind
Volumetric shit compressor.
Bad, right?
Let's see. If we can do this, this only takes 30 minutes.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Fair enough.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
So, that's another thing that we could definitely do. Now we could just go do a little bit of more exploring and see if we could try to push our way through. We are actually going to check over here where the riots are actually happening. Ooh, money on the ground? Ooh, give me that shit. Ooh, bitch. More money on the... Yeah! Give me the... Fuck yeah, give me my nickels back, brother. Flores probably stored fuel here. Now they store booze. Nice.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
The man yells towards the harbor gates. His voice is the loudest of the lot, and oddly screechy for a man his size. What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everybody else here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Why should I?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Then I'm thinking no.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to work! Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
What kind of cause are we talking about?
Rights of people. Rights of workers. To have gainful employment. To make a salary. And feed their families.
His manner of speaking is wooden. The tone of voice bland and uninspired. Almost as if compiling replies from a set of learned phrases.
Exactly. This guy, we're gonna find out how interesting this scab leader is. Just you wait.
Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. Cops tend to side with the higher-ups, but you're essentially still workers. I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand the right to work! Right to work!
Hell yeah. Regardless, I do have some questions for you.
Maybe you should ask them the questions. Like, why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you! We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
He points his finger at the man sitting on the railing.
So do we, Scab.
The loitering man hollers in return. I want to get into the harbor too.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
I'm interviewing people about a murder that took place here, behind the hostel cafeteria there.
I know nothing about a murder.
His reply is snappy and terse.
The mention of a killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through him. Interesting.
Absolutely nothing?
Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive. Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
Sure. Why not?
Why not? I see numerous reasons not to pick a side in this local matter.
Pity. Let us work!
What is a oh, well, let me... Who are all these strike breakers?
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests.
True.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
As you notice in the text speech before, the description is the man runs a hand through a steadily graying military haircut. Prior military work?
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
Fair enough. What exactly is your role here?
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And you are unable to reach the entrance.
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Wait, head measurer?
Huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The access panel is right behind him.
How bad could one guy be? You seem capable.
Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained. I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters.
Have you considered storming in? Like, all of you? Or why not just talk to them?
Like civilized folk, you mean? These native fucks don't understand civilized.
Ooh.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
The man rubs his jaw. Perfect, lightly bearded.
Square wedge. What is a stripe?
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other people.
What do the strikers want?
Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we have the right to work!
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting.
Ill-fitting? What does that mean?
His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence.
You wearing new clothes?
He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. The clothes are obviously not his. Silence is the answer. There's something off here, but he won't say what.
Exactly. Something is off with him.
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
I wonder... Where are you from exactly, buddy?
What's it to you?
Curiosity, going to routine, part of the investigation.
Am I a suspect? Done no crimes. I only fight for the rights of people.
Already got that, but I'm interested in your background.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
Bouncer? Where? I frequent a lot of bars. Maybe it's one I know.
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
But I might have been there. I don't really remember. No. Yeah. Never heard of it. Are you lying?
We're done here. I have a strike to break.
Ooh. He squints at you. A little spark of violence gutters in his eyes. Then he blinks and turns to his men.
Inexplicable feminist agenda.
Hey, the feminist agenda! You got it. Let's see.
There is something you need to see, sir. We found the remnants of an ancient artifact lodged in your hypothalamus. It is a cylindrical object, piss-weathered and smelling of liquor. The paint is peeling off, but you can clearly make out the letters Revolutionary Feminist Agenda on the hull. It appears that some time ago, before you became a joke, you were an actual feminist. Somehow, you've come to that conclusion. Perhaps you can work your way back.
So, the cool thing about the thought cabinets as well is that not all of them will always have just bonuses. Some will have downsides. So right now, I'm rocking with a -1 electrochemistry. The cool thing that we can do, though, is if we wanted to, once a thought is complete, if we feel like we have no use for it, or if we want to replace it with another one, we can actually forget about it, which is really interesting. It's such an interesting concept. Alrighty. THC. Hey! That's what I'd be smoking.
Scab?
Ask a man with jolly eyes, tilting his head.
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
What exactly is a scab?
A kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses.
Hold on, where did they all come from?
Beats me. Somewhere in the ground, I think.
You don't seem to like them that much.
Gotta be bloody stupid or freaking evil to scab. Or I guess, scared maybe. But scared of what? Of who?
He looks at the mask, squinting his eyes as if trying to ascertain what they're scared of.
Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something.
Have you tried talking to them?
We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
Big guy? He means the leader of the scabs.
I'm not a scab. I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, Let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
I've come to Martinez to investigate a murder, actually.
Murder, huh? That
Yeah.
sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd
You're
never
right.
see me investigating a murder.
Maybe you want to help me solving it by telling me who did it.
Of course, Policia. It wasn't
gives-
me. You can rule me out. Easier that way.
He didn't do it. It's the truth.
I need to know what's behind these gates. I'm exploring.
My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits. I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
Beneath the jolliness, he suddenly seems doubtful.
Fair.
If it's so simple, why did the scab leader warn you of the guards blocking the way?
True. That's simple. I just walk in.
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Past Measurehead.
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist there. Walk right past him.
Right.
Then press the button to unlock the door.
Aha.
Then go past him again.
Okay.
And you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
So you're saying it's actually quite difficult.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best Measurehead in a physical confrontation.
How the fuck could I do that?
Or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Fair enough. Has anyone ever bested him in a physical confrontation?
Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong.
Has anyone ever, have they tried converting to his worldview?
Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition.
Fair. Got it. Another thing.
Sure.
I'm a bit short on money right now. Can you give me some of it?
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
Ooh. Fuck. 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 Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it?
The coin narrowly slips by your outstretched.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do, passing around cargo and such. Was not meant as provocation or ridicule.
The boyadero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
What the fuck was that? None of that was said. Appreciate
Right,
it.
always glad to help out the RCM. We're on the same branch, you and I. Humans, I mean, not slithering scabs.
Interesting. What's the strike about anyway?
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
Interesting. We'll be back mañana. Ah! Why can't I move? I'm stuck! I'm actually fucking stuck. Like, I'm not holding that. Like... I'm stuck. I'm dead ass stuck. What the fuck? What the fuck? Put this shit in my, I don't know, something. Kim? 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 What's going on? Fuck. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. God damn it. Well, ladies and germs, I think this is where I'm gonna keep it and actually close out the stream, because this stream has been going on for how long? About to be 3 hours in the next 10 minutes. I think this is a great start. It is a good jumping off point we could work towards, and honestly, I'm glad to be back streaming. I miss this, and I hope everyone who has come by to watch enjoyed it, and whoever comes by afterwards, enjoy it anyways. It was pretty fun. And I'm gonna be doing this again, possibly tomorrow. Keep a good looks out. I love you guys. We're gonna finish Disco Elysium. Have a great night, and I love all of you.